New section here, 4.3. We're going to be now evaluating polynomial functions. A lot of mathematical terminology here. Just to give you the lowdown on that, evaluating just means plugging in numbers, right? So anywhere that you see a variable, x, we're actually going to replace the x with an actual number, right? A polynomial, talked about last section at 4.2, means more than one term. So this right here would be considered a polynomial, negative x squared plus 5x minus 11, because it's more than one term. It's actually 3 terms. And then functions. We're not gonna really define functions in this chapter, but we must definitely do that in this class, just not at this time. So I'm just gonna kind of leave that alone for now. All right, let's go ahead and let's get cracking here. And so basically what we're doing is that they give us a function, and just take my word for it that this is a function, but we're not going to quantify that right now. And what they do is that, oh, look, here they use variable x, but here they have a number. And basically what that means is that we want to replace this x with a 4. Okay, so if I replaced all of the x's with a 4, check this out. I would go minus, because a minus sign, and then I'm going to do in parentheses negative 4. Okay, because that's what x is. I just replaced x with 4. Okay, so if you want to, like, you can write an x right here, and that would be the exact same thing of what's up here. See? Plus 5 times x, but we're not going to use x. We're going to do negative 4. And then minus 11. Okay, so that's what evaluate means. It means to plug in a number, to substitute a number for the variable. But now we actually have to do the math now. Okay, and this right here is a big alert right here. Woo, woo. I've seen all kinds of things happen with this. Errors and good things. Okay, so let me just go over why this part right here, why I'm bringing such a big deal out of this. When we do this right here, the question is, are we supposed to square first, or are we supposed to multiply this negative sign and distribute? Which one do we do first? Or does it not even matter? Okay, well, let's just see if it does matter. If we go over here, if we do this first approach, say if I were to distribute the negative sign and get 4 now. Negative times a negative is a positive. So then if I square that, 4 times 4 is 16. Say if we did this using a second approach, meaning let's first square first and then multiply by negative. Well, negative 4 times 2, or I'm sorry, negative 4 squared means negative 4 times negative 4. Okay, so if I did this, just this part right here would be 16, right? Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16, but then if I distribute, it's negative 16. So the question is, does it matter which one you do first? Yes, it does. Okay, and this is where the order of operations comes in. Wait, PEMDAS. DAS, sorry. There we go. Or people kind of do it, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, but basically you must do what's in parentheses first, exponents, and then multiply, you see? So that's why we must first, there's nothing to do inside the parentheses, it's just negative 4. But the exponent, we must do the exponent before we do the multiplication, right? Because that's what this negative sign would do. Okay, so this is what we should have done first, is this whole thing right here is negative 16. Okay, I'm just gonna just move this over, it's kind of in the way. All right. Great, so this right here is negative 16. Now let's keep going on here. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20, and then minus 11. All right, and then finishing this now, we're going to, I don't know, we'll just combine those guys right there. That's a negative 36, drop that down, minus 11. That's going to give us a negative 47. Voila. Great. Have another problem here? Nope, and that is it.